6. The scripture. Advantage. With the invention of writing, it was possible for the first time to pass on knowledge in a way other than orally. Especially in the case of contracts, laws or bookkeeping, where the exact wording is important, oral reproduction is practically impossible. Because when it is passed on from person to person, the wording changes dramatically, as we all know from the game, Silent Mail. When and where? The first practical writing system, not just symbols for decoration, was developed by the Sumerians around 3400 BC. Probably for bookkeeping purposes. Regardless, the Egyptians invented hieroglyphs around 3200 BC. Further development. The first script with an alphabet was the Phoenician script around 1800 BC. Much like our alphabet, which is derived from Phoenician, it has 22 characters. The cuneiform script of the Sumerians, however, consisted of around 900 different symbols. The Egyptians even used up to 7,000 hieroglyphs. Significance today. Without writing, there are no books, no newspapers, whether in digital or printed form. Even computers are programmed in writing, with a programming language. A high literacy rate is the most important indicator of a country's good level of development. Even these few points prove that writing was rightly included in the list of the most important inventions of mankind. 7. The engine. A motor performs mechanical work by converting supplied energy into kinetic energy. Advantages. The engine replaces the physical work of humans or animals and achieves incomparably higher performance. When and where? In 18th century Victorian England, Thomas Newcomen and James Watt developed the steam engine. This was the first engine to be put to practical use on a large scale, for railways and steamships, in mines, factories and water supply. The importance of this invention can also be seen in the fact that the steam engine triggered the industrial age. Important developments. The electric motor, 1834, Germany, and the internal combustion engine, 1859, Belgium, are predominantly used today. Significance today. Countless electric motors of all sizes are at work in household appliances, from electric toothbrushes to vacuum cleaners, and in the factories where the machines and assembly lines powered by motors make mass production possible. Vehicles and airplanes of all kinds are still powered by the internal combustion engine. 8. Electricity. The principle. Electricity generated in power plants provides light in households and factories and drives machines. When and where? Europe and USA from the 18th century. Many, smaller, inventions, each of which was important in its own right, by European and American researchers were the prerequisite for the widespread use of electricity. Below. Lightning rod, 1752, USA. Battery, 1775, Italy. Generator without a permanent magnet, 1866, Germany. Transformer, 1885, Hungary. Significance today. In the event of a power failure, people suddenly realize the importance of electricity. No light, no refrigerator, no television. In offices and factories, computers and machines no longer run. Furthermore, devices with electrical components, such as computers and mobile phones, but also many simpler devices, only work with electricity. The electric motor is also playing an increasingly important role in motor vehicles and will replace the internal combustion engine in the not-too-distant future. 9. The computer. When and where? In 1937 in Germany, the Z1 was developed by Konrad Zuse, with the essential features of a modern computer. The successor model Z3, 1941, also worked with electrical relays instead of mechanical switching elements driven by a vacuum cleaner motor and was therefore significantly more reliable. The principle. Data entered into the computer is processed with its freely programmable processor and output again. Advantage. Just as the motor relieves people of physical work, the calculator relieves them of mindless mental activities, adding up long columns of numbers or routinely monitoring and controlling machines. Important developments. Semiconductor technology. From 1960, USA, computers shrank from wardrobe-sized monsters to small boxes that still had much more computing power and were cheaper at the same time. This miniaturization made the computer for everyone possible. 10. The Internet. Any number of computers, including servers, mobile phones, etc., can be linked and exchange data. On the one hand, this enables real-time communication, and, on the other hand, the Internet takes over the function of libraries and video stores. Where and when? From 1969 there was the ARPANET in the USA, in which the few mainframe computers from universities and military research institutes were linked. The Internet for everyone, with links and the possibility to look at pictures and videos in a browser, was invented in Europe in 1989. Why is the Internet one of the most important inventions of mankind? It replaces the telephone, the fax, the SMS, etc. with its real-time communication capability. Books, videos, music and newspapers have long been printed or stored on a fixed medium such as a CD or DVD. Thanks to the Internet, these works can be transmitted directly to a computer, cell phone or TV. As a result, libraries, video stores and also traditional TV and radio stations will become superfluous. Trade is partly shifting to the Internet through online mail order companies and sales platforms for everyone. Trading on the stock exchanges has also been simplified by the Internet through the virtual social networks. The social interaction within society is changing. Devices such as mobile phones, cars, TVs and toasters are updated and maintained over the Internet. Thanks for watching. Your Factfinity team.